Do you remember the rain in Ronnisa Plains? In Nodera Highlands, World 16, it's a blizzard. A very intense blizzard. And with the blizzard comes very, very, very low visibility. At least you could still make out some details. That was nice. For one, here's a 4-lane road going out to the 2 lanes over here, but it's kind of hard to make out. It actually starts here. And of course you got another 2-lane road here. It's curving because, well, there's a channel here. That's a channel, not a river. And of course I don't think cars can go in the water too well. At least last I checked. And then of course, one thing I also want you to note is the speed here. It's 48 miles an hour. Okay? Did you see that? It was pretty much static. That's because the snow, or the wind actually, is going just that. 48 miles an hour. And yeah, I know I missed. But that's no big deal because that's not the exact area I'm after. I'm after using this spring to lead up a ways. Because I want to, well, show you something. But I need to go to my test springs. This is my test level, in case you're wondering. Real levels are not possible until, well, I have a lot of things I need to get before that. And one of them is redoing the character. And of course there's also enemies, but I need the character redone for those. And then of course there's spikes that I've got the image for, but can't do any programming and stuff with because, well, don't have the character updated. I need them updated big time. But here it's real easy to see the snow. Very nice effect, wouldn't you think? Of course, I'm really close to the clouds here, and that's actually one of the unique things about this particular world. You can, and under normal means, through the normal levels of course, that is, you are actually expected to go into the clouds. Oh yes, this is a world where you can go into the clouds. Of course, if I stop bouncing, I'll show you what's up above the clouds and what you're otherwise treated to. And it figures I miss. Going down. And of course, yep, there's that elevator platform. Now watch. Of course, nothing really special here. And now, there it is. Hey, mountains! What do you know? I didn't know there were mountains up here. Actually, I did, but just to give you an idea. Yep, you can see mountains just barely poking out of the clouds, like right here. You can barely see anything there. Of course, it looks like there's some odd gaps in here, but they're actually getting taller as you get out into the center area here, because that's what these all are. And of course, it gets, well, you at least get the idea. That is an island, actually, that those mountains are on, but still, it's very nice in a way. Sure gives a sense of how far they really are. And I'm just waiting for a certain platform to come up. And there it is. Because this is the only way I could show you the extreme upper areas. And when I mean extreme, I mean extreme. Of course, with this kind of speed, it does help. But it's pretty neat how I've gotten all these 3D effects, and despite the fact Platform Masters is purely 2D at its heart. I don't use any 3D at all, and yet it's, you almost can't even tell that it's 2D from the way this looks. However, there's other things that I intend on doing. Of course, with the bounce ability, you really can get some extreme speed. So, I just need to wait. Tick-tock, tick-tock, clock's a-ticking. And yes, that is one of my top favorite features, and still is, and keeps me active in this game. It's actually another motive booster. And yes, I need plenty of them. I don't have level completion stuff because, well, I don't have level completion levels and stuff programmed in yet. So, what am I doing now? Well, I want you to take a look at the ground decals and stuff, and yeah, the snow is going in reverse, it's going the other way. That's what happens when you're going the same speed and otherwise go faster than it. Because the snow is actually going 48 this way, but now look, I'm almost triple that, so it's actually going twice as fast that way. And you might be wondering, how come this road here constantly, like right here it's visible, and if you wait a little bit, it's going to otherwise disappear, just like this did, and it did here too. Why is that? It's a thing called fractions. You can't have a fraction of a pixel. And of course, I don't have any aliasing or anything like that. That's rather complex to do, for one. And the clock's getting nice and orange. I'm getting low on time. And by the way, I'll let you in on one of my secrets in this game. You ready to learn? Did you know that you can actually have infinite time in regular levels? Not just the tutorial levels? Oh yes, you can have infinite time, but you're going to have to figure out how to do it. How to otherwise accomplish getting that. It is possible, that's all I'm going to say. But yeah, you can easily see the shorelines here zipping by, and here it really goes out into the distance. Actually, that's not the most distant part. So what do you think about the snow and all those other things that I've got in this particular world? Oh, and by the way, did you know that 2/3 of the scenery of this world was done while I was, get this, playing Disgaea 2? Huh? Now how could I play Disgaea 2 and do 2/3 of this world's scenery? There's actually a good reason for that. Yeah, it looks like I'm getting rather low. The road's curving right here. And I'm otherwise not going to make it. But yep, it's called skill mastery. It's a highly, highly repetitive task. And Fallout. But those ground decals in this world really go on for a long way. Although I actually kind of do like that flickering effect in a way. Especially when you really crank up that speedometer. How much crank it up? I'm not entirely certain, but it's around 300 miles an hour is where it seems to really be nice. Or actually, yeah, it is about 300. I love the way that looks. And of course, that's pretty much all there is to this world. Not much to it, but still, at least it's detailed in a way, to some extent. My pyramid of platforms that I use for my testing stuff with. And of course, I'm just about out of time. Pool of water. And in this particular world, you can actually stand on the water. And it's for one obvious reason. Can you guess what it is? It's solid ice. Pretty obvious, huh? Well, anyway, this video was created by Ulillillia. Thank you for watching.